just continue to take those tornado precautions. Let's take a look at the velocity here. At this time, give me just 1 second here. Okay, right over, looks to be potentially right over the Okolona area. We are kind of far away between the two radars here. But yeah, definitely right there near the Okolona area, just north of Okolona. We have an area of rotation. This is going to continue northwards towards the Arkadelphia area at this time. And once again, continue to take those tornado precautions as we speak. This storm is going to give me one moment here. Yeah, so Arkadelphia, Caddo Valley, Gum Springs, anybody, Hollywood, Central, DeGray, continue to take those tornado precautions immediately here. Get to the lowest levels of your homes and put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can. Give me one moment here. Let's see here. Okay, so this warning, text warning here is for a tornado warning for Central Clark County. Once again, for Northern Dallas County, South Central Hot Springs County, this goes in effect until 10:45 p.m. At 9:59 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near halfway or 10 miles southwest of Arkadelphia. This is moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. This is radar indicated rotation. So once again, this includes Friendship, Hollywood, Gum Springs, DeRocha, Donaldson, Midway, Jonah, Lower Lake Recreation Area, Richwoods, Arkadelphia, Caddo Valley, DeGray Lake State Park. Take cover now. Get to the lowest level of your home. Move to the most interior part of your room. Arkadelphia, you need to be in your tornado safe spot. Once again, this is a tornado warning now in effect for the Arkadelphia area. Continue to take those tornado precautions immediately. Get to the lowest level of your home. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can. This is not a day to play with. Get to the lowest level of your home. You can see there's an area of rotation here near the Love Creek, Dobbyville area here. This is going to continue off towards the northeast here at about 45 miles per hour. So once again, we're continuing to see signs of rotation right over the Dobbyville area. Boswell, Dobbyville area, Dobbyville Road here, Highway 53 between Interstate 30 and up to Highway 51, all the way to Highway 26 to between Hollywood. Once again, take those tornado precautions, get to the lowest level of your home, put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can here, okay? Continue to take those tornado precautions. Give me 1 second. Let me monitor to see if we have any new updates. We do not at this time, so let me put a track on this. Once again, this is moving off towards the northeast at 45 miles per hour. This is over the Dobbyville area now. DeGray, the community of DeGray. This will be in your area within 17 minutes. Arkadelphia, you have 18 minutes before this is in your area. Daleville, 20 minutes. Caddo Valley, 22 minutes. Witherspoon, 25 minutes. Caney, 26 minutes. Friendship, 27 minutes. Brown Springs, 29 minutes. Donaldson, 33 minutes. Social Hill, 39 minutes and potentially 47 minutes there for you in Malvern. Once again, there is an area of rotation in southern Clark County. I do want to take a look at the correlation coefficient signature here. Let's see here. I want to see if we have any signs of anything right now. I don't think I see anything, but I still want you in Arkadelphia to take your tornado precautions. We can see a little notch there inside that area. So once again, Arkadelphia, we're going to go back to velocity. It's right here where these yellow, or these, I'm going to circle it, right in this area here. This is the area of rotation. It's continuing off towards the northeast, and there's a new scan. So let me take a new look at the storm reflectivity here. So there's still an area of rotation there. Continue to take your tornado precautions. At this time, though, it does look a little broad. Oh, we got a new tornado warning as well. New tornado warning down here in the south of the Hope area here at this time. So give me one more second. We have a new tornado warning now as well. So we have 2 tornado warnings in southwest Arkansas. These are both, this storm is south of the Hope area at this time. So continue to take your tornado precautions there. Give me just one moment here. Let me post some more updates to the page real quick as well. Continue to take those tornado precautions as well. Down there in the just south of the Hope area and in the Arkadelphia areas. Patmos, you need to be in your tornado safe spot. Once again, this is going to continue onward until 10:45 p.m. Get to the lowest level of your home. Remember, it's dark. You cannot go out and see these right now. Get to the lowest level of your home. Once again, continue to take those tornado precautions and get to the lowest level of your home. So now we have 2 tornado warnings on the board. One is for the Clark County, Arkadelphia area. This one's for south of the Hope area here at this time. Yeah, Hope, this tornado warning's to your south, but I want you to watch this storm closely. Let's read this tornado warning here for this area. Once again, this is a tornado warning now in effect for southeastern Hempstead County and north central Lafayette County, southwestern Nevada County areas. Once again, this goes in effect until 10:45 p.m. At 10:05 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 11 miles north of Garland or 12 miles northwest of Louisville, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. This includes the locations of Hope, Ralston, Willsville, Bodcaw, Patmos, Sutton, Mount Mora. Move to the most interior part of your home. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can. This is what we were worried about. Not everybody was going to see storms, but the ones that could get going, they indeed did. And we're seeing an area of rotation just near the Hervey area, the Miller County and Clark County, or Miller County and Hempstead County line. This was last updated at 10:01. So give me one moment here. Let's see if we have any new scans in. Not at this time. So once again, Patmos, anybody between Highway 29, between Hope and the Patmos area, I would say between Hope and Louisville, that's a long stretch, but actually to the Lafayette County line, or well, to Midway here, up to the Hope area on Highway 29. You need to be in your tornado safe spot. Evening Shades, Patmos, New Hope down here in Hempstead County, Spring Hill, Cooler. You need to be in your tornado safe spot. Same thing for you in Bodcaw, Ralston, Harmony, Sutton. Anybody on U.S. Highway 278 between Hope and Ralston, you need to be in your tornado safe spot as well. We're going to go back up here to this storm in Hempstead County, or in Clark County here in just a minute. We're going to take these storms at one at a time. Arkadelphia, you need to be in your tornado safe spot as well. Yeah, so once again, continue to take those tornado precautions at this time. Get to the lowest level of your homes. And Patmos, 19 minutes for you. Once again, Kohler, next. Arkadelphia, you need to take your tornado precautions as well at this time. Once again, this storm down here, just south of Hope. Give me 1 second here. Arkadelphia, you're under the tornado warning. Continue to take those tornado precautions and play it safe as well at this time. Patmos, this will be knocking on your doorstep within the next 18 minutes. Kohler, next 19 minutes. Shover Springs, next 27 minutes. Azar, next 34 minutes. Bodcaw, within the next 35 minutes. Sutton, within the next 39 minutes there for you. Laneburg, 46 minutes. Irma, next 46 minutes as well. Ralston, within the next 47 minutes if it continues onward. So once again, continue to take those tornado precautions. Let's take a look at the correlation coefficient scan. I do not see any signs there that there is any debris being picked up, so pray that that trend continues. Give me one moment here and let me switch back to Little Rock radar. What we're going to have to do, we're going to have to switch back and forth between radars. So Arkadelphia, Gum Springs, Caddo Valley, you need to be in your tornado safe spot. Continue to take those tornado precautions at this time. Right now, this doesn't look as tight as what it did earlier, but I still want you to continue to take that tornado precaution. There's still an area of rotation just north of Dobbyville, just south of Hollywood. So Arkadelphia, Gum Springs, Midway, Caddo Valley, you need to take your tornado precautions here. Give me one moment. Patmos, you need to be in your tornado safe spot as well. We have a lot of stuff that these tornado warnings just continued, or just popped up at literally the same exact time here. So once again, continue to take those tornado precautions immediately if you're in either of these storms. Arkadelphia, down here in the Patmos area, southern Hempstead County, southern Nevada County, take those tornado precautions. Garden area, this tornado warning in Clark County is to your north at this time. Right now, I still, once again, Willing Springs as well. We'll continue to take those. Give me 1 second here. Let me see if I can get that area to load on there. Willing Springs, this storm's north of your area, but I want you to pay close attention to that storm south of you. Once again, Arkadelphia, continue to take those tornado precautions. We're gonna track both of these storms here. This is coming into the Arkadelphia area as we speak. So we're gonna pull up our iDrive cameras and show that here. So this is looking a little further south near the Arkadelphia area here. And this, we're once again looking westbound into this storm. So taking a look at velocity once again. Still need to monitor this storm closely. Continue to take those tornado precautions in the Arkadelphia, Caddo Valley area. This tornado warning goes in effect for the next 31 minutes there for you. Arkadelphia, this will continue to move onward towards the east side, or well, towards the northeast here at about 45 miles per hour. So let's go ahead and put a track on this and move it northeastward here at 35 miles per hour. And, well, okay, there we go. So Gum Springs within the next 8 minutes. Arkadelphia, this will be over your area within the next 14 minutes. Caddo Valley, next 21 minutes there for you as well. So continue to take those tornado precautions and get to the lowest level of your home. This is looking at the Gum Springs camera. Once again, just seeing if we have any new updates. We do not. Caddo Valley, next 21 minutes for you. Thankfully, at this, let's see here. Once again, still monitoring this storm, just making sure we don't have any new updates. See if we can get a new look at the high resolution or the velocity signal on that. Arkadelphia, once again, you're under that tornado warning, so go ahead, play it safe, take those tornado precautions, lowest level of your home, put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can. Right now, at this time, the rotation signal is looking a little better, but I want to make sure that stays the same. I still want you, though, to go ahead and take those tornado precautions. Because you're under that tornado warning, let this storm pass you. Okay? Let this storm pass you. Now, not to ignore any of these storms. If you catch us at the wrong time, we go over both of these back to back. Patmos, you still need to be in your tornado precautions. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can here. Taking a look and seeing. We're going to go back up here. So Patmos, continue to take those tornado precautions. This tornado warning goes in effect for the next 21 minutes here. And this is going to continue off towards the northeast at 30 miles per hour. We did have a new update to this tornado warning, and I do want to take a Quick look at velocity. Yeah, Patmos, you need to be in your tornado safe spot. Same thing for you in Evening Shade along Highway 21 or Highway 29 between Hope and Evening Shade. New Hope, Kohler, Patmos, Bodcall, you need to be in your tornado safe spot. There's an area of rotation right here, just due east of the Patmos area. Continue to take those tornado precautions. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can. Get to the lowest level of your home. Cover your head and neck area. Make sure if you have a baseball helmet, something of that nature, put it over your head to play it safe just for extra precaution. Now, once again, this is going to continue onward towards the northeast, towards the Ralston area. Prescott, watch this storm closely. I still want you to, and Hope as well. Falk, this storm is north of you. We're going to continue to watch your area. Arkadelphia, continue to take your tornado precautions. There is a tornado warning in effect for your area. Right now, we're going to come back to this storm, and if you hear that ding, I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. That is us letting it's the National Weather Service when they put out a new warning or watch or something of that nature. It pops up here on this. So, new update on this tornado warning as of 10:15. It remains in effect until 10:45 for southeastern Hempstead counties and southwestern Nevada counties here at this time. A severe thunderstorm was capable of producing a tornado at 10:15 p.m. and that was located 9 miles south of the Hope area, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. This will impact the locations of Ralston, Willsville, Bodcaw, Patmos, Sutton, and Mount Mora, and those smaller areas in between those as well. Once again, move to your interior room on the lowest floor of a well-built structure, away from windows. If you're outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Remember, it's not time. Don't try to go out and look at it. Just take those tornado precautions, okay? Today is not a day to play with. Let's pray that this signal continues to show this. This is our correlation coefficient signal, and this is not showing any signs of debris at this time. But I don't like that look. That is a very tight signature there between Evening Shade and Patmos area. This is, if it isn't already, crossing over the U.S. Highway 29 area, or the Highway 29 area at this time. Thank you for that report. Very rough on Patmos Road between Hope and Patmos. Continue to take those tornado precautions. Once again, lost power in Patmos. I'm not liking the look of this storm down here. New Hope down here south of Hope. Take your tornado precautions. Bodcaw, continue to take those tornado precautions. Some roads in this, once again, Hempstead Road 8, Hempstead County Road 137. A lot of county roads here. Providence Road. You need to continue to take those tornado precautions immediately. Thank you for those reports. That helps us out a lot. When we get those in about power outages. Continue to take those tornado precautions. We're going to go back up here to Arkadelphia. You still have this tornado warning in effect for you. It's still radar indicated, and we have a new update on that tornado warning. They're continuing that tornado warning at this time. Give me one moment here, and let me see if we have a new update with this storm here. Remember, we have 2 tornado warnings right now in the area. One down here south of the Hope area. This is moving off towards the northeast at 30 miles per hour, east-northeast. Then we have one up here in Clark County in Arkadelphia. Once again, continue to take those tornado precautions. Kevin's in the comments to help answering questions and stuff of that nature. Once again, Gum Springs, Arkadelphia. You need to take your tornado precautions still. There's still an area of broad rotation just to the south of Arkadelphia. This may miss you, but when these tornadoes are near the end of their storm or their end of their cycle, they sometimes can go north. You're in the polygon, respect the polygon, as James Spann says, and take those tornado precautions. Just play it safe. There's nothing wrong with playing it safe, and if nothing happens, good, that's great. But you would rather be prepared than not in situations like this. Continue to take those tornado precautions. It's nighttime. You're not able to see these. Caddo Valley. You are no longer included in this tornado warning. It is now focused more on Midway, Arkadelphia, over to Jonah, Delville, Highway 7 between Arkadelphia and Giffintown. Continue to take those tornado precautions at this time. We have this storm here that is continuing off towards the northeast at about 45 miles per hour. Let's take a look at the correlation coefficient. I can't see anything that's too concerning there at this time. Once again, we're gonna see if we can get this to pull up the new update. Give me one moment here. So this tornado warning is continuing onward until 10:45 p.m. Let me see. I'll have to pull it up here. Once again, this is tornado warning remains in effect until 10:45 p.m. for East Central Clark County, Northern Dallas County, and South Central Hot Springs County. At 10:19 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Arkadelphia, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Tornado and quarter-size hail will be possible with this. This includes the Donaldson, Jonah, Arkadelphia, Friendship, Midway, and Hot Springs County areas. Once again, take cover now. Move to the basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy structure. Avoid windows, and if you're outdoors or in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move yourself to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Okay, let's put another track on this storm here. And then we're going to go back down to that storm down to the south. If it continues off towards the northeast at 45 miles per hour, Delville, next 3 minutes. Witherspoon, next 7 minutes. And Brown Springs, next 11 minutes. Donaldson, next 16 minutes. Central, next 24 minutes. Rolla, 26 minutes. Lona, next 27 minutes. Bush Creek, 31 minutes. Poen, within the next 37 minutes at this time. Traskwood, next 44 minutes for you. Once again, we're going to go back down here to the storm that is now further south here in the Hempstead County area. Patmos, you need to continue to take your tornado precautions here at this time. There's still an area of rotation that is located pretty much just due south of the evening shade area as of 10:18 p.m. Once again, Patmos, New Hope, evening shade. Just continue to play it safe. Take those tornado precautions. Let this tornado warning come to an end, and just continue to take those precautions. That's for further north of our area. Sorry, we have you got to understand, we don't only have these going on down here, but all of this up here is going on. So anytime there's a warning that comes out, it goes off for that. So if you see me look down or look over, I'm checking to see if that's for us or if that's for them up there in northern Arkansas. Once again, let me check something real quick. We're going to continue to watch these storms as they continue to move onward. This is what we were worried about with these storms getting out by themselves in an environment that they can work with. And right now, Patmos, New Hope, evening shade, cooler, Hope. This is staying due south of your area at this time. Vodka. Once again, you need to be in your tornado safe spot here. We're going to take a look once again at correlation coefficient scan, and let's continue to watch this. Let's see here. I'm about to put a track on this storm here shortly. Yeah. Continue to take those tornado precautions in Falcon and Patmos. Okay. Right now, I do not see any signs of debris on this. Let me see here. Yeah, no signs right now, but I still treat it like it's on the ground. Once again, treat it like it's on the ground here. So, new update just come in. New Hope, evening shade, Patmos. You need to continue to be in those tornado safe spots. That area, tight area of rotation. This is south of the Pike County. This is south and east of the Pike and Howard counties areas at this time, and it's going to stay to the south and east of these areas here at this time. So let's put a track on this storm here. This is continuing to move off towards the northeast at 30 miles per hour. This is going to stay south of the Hope area. Once again, this includes the Ralston area, Willsville area, Bodcaw, Patmos, Sutton, Mount Mora, and any smaller areas inside that. Remember, these tornadoes are difficult to spot at night. You're not going to be able to see them. Continue to take those tornado precautions. And now we have another severe storm just south of that one. That one is now, there's another storm. There is another storm that's starting to become severe just south of this one. So once again, let's put a track on this. If it continues onward to the northeast at about 35 miles per hour here, once again, Patmos, this is pretty much over your area as we speak. Azer, this will be over your area here shortly. Let's see here. They're continuing that tornado warning. It's moving to the northeast here at about 35 miles per hour. Once again, it's radar indicated, but treat it like it's on the ground. Both of these tornado warnings, treat it like it's on the ground. Let's see here. So Bodcaw next 21 minutes. Sutton within the next 25 minutes. Laneburg within the next 32 minutes. Ralston within the next 33 minutes. Kell within the next 39 minutes. Morris potentially within the next 39 minutes. Thank you for that report in Arkadelphia. Yes, they're under a tornado warning. That storm is moving close to them. Give me one moment here. I think we had a new update on this tornado warning. Okay, haven't seen that pop up on our end over here. Gum Grove, 46 minutes. Cumming Springs, 49 minutes. Good Hope within the next 55 minutes there as well. Thank you, everybody that's sending in reports about power outages, all of that stuff. That helps us out a lot. Once again, this is as of 10:27 p.m. We're going to talk about this real quick and then go back to the storm in Arkadelphia. Once again, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles south of the Hope area, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Tornado and $half size hail will be possible with this storm. Once again, continue to take those tornado precautions here at this time. And let's go back up here to this storm in Arkadelphia. This is now starting to move closer to being out of the Arkadelphia area. Still watching an area of rotation, potentially just to the east of the Arkadelphia area here at this time. Give me one moment here, and let me see if we can pull up anything to look in that direction. Give me just one moment here. So once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions, and we're going to pull this back up here. So this is the camera at Arkadelphia, iDrive camera at Arkadelphia looking east into this storm. So once again, this storm is getting ready to pass Arkadelphia actually now. So Arkadelphia, you're close to being done with this storm. Once again, the tornado warning down here for Patmos will come to an end at this current time at 10:45 p.m. Both of these tornado warnings are scheduled to go till 10:45 p.m. at this time. Once again, we're getting some more updates on this. We're going to have to watch this storm back behind Arkadelphia that's starting to develop as well. Still wanting to pay close attention to this. There's still maybe some areas of rotation on this storm near the Delville and Jonah area, but it's not, just doesn't look as strong as what it previously did. Now we're still going to watch it, and by all means, we're still going to watch it. Let the National Weather Service decide on when to cancel that warning down, or cancel or continue those warnings up there. But once again, continue to take your tornado precautions in Friendship, Midway, Donaldson, Arkadelphia. I know you're starting to get through this storm. You got another storm that's going to probably be producing some heavy rain right behind it there as well. So just continue to take those tornado precautions in those areas that we have been mentioning. This is looking westbound near the Midway Donaldson area here. But real quickly, let's take another look at velocity. Looks like there could be, we're still watching a broad area of rotation right on the Clark County and Hot Springs County line here. We're about to drop back south to that storm on that Patmos storm. Give me just one moment here. Let's see. This is moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour still. So let me put a track on this storm here and continue this off towards the northeast at 45 miles per hour. Give me just one moment. So as this continues to go off towards the northeast at 45 miles per hour, this will be in the Brown Springs area within the next 4 minutes. Donaldson, you have 10 minutes. Central, next 17 minutes. Gifford, next 28 minutes. Poen, within the next 31 minutes, if it continues onward in towards your direction here at this current time. Now, give me 1 second. And let me transition back down here to this storm down here. Give me one moment. Let me see if we have any new updates real quickly before we do that. Continuing to monitor a few more storms that are developing down here as well. I want to watch this one just south of Patmos. Patmos, you are no longer in a tornado warning, but you're with these storms. Let me take a look at velocity. Yeah, there's another. Here's the thing, Patmos. I would pay very close attention to this. Thank you for the report in hail in Arkadelphia. That we're getting a lot of hail in the Arkadelphia area, but Patmos, just to your south, where this severe thunderstorm warning's at, near just south of Harvey, Bode Hill. We're gonna have to watch this closely. There's another area of rotation that's potentially developing there along that area. Now, once again, still watching this area of rotation just north of the New Hope area as a 1025. This tornado warning continues for the next 12 minutes for the Ralston, Bodcaw, just to the southeast of Hope, Centerville area along U.S. Highway 278, over to the Ralston area, Harmony, Sutton, State Highway 53 here, Laneburg as well. Continue to watch that closely. Patmos, you got another storm right behind this one that is showing signs of rotation. That's the best way to put it. So I wouldn't come out of your tornado safe spot quite yet. Let's play it safe. Let's let that storm come through. We're getting a lot of hail reports out of the Arkadelphia area now. And once again, Malvern, let's see here. Okay, that's in far northern Arkansas that we're seeing a observed tornado warning. Okay. Once again, still want to watch this area here. Give me 1 second. Make sure we don't have any new updates on those. But I do want to continue to take those tornado precautions here at this time. Give me 1 second here. They're continuing this tornado warning here at this time. And we're going to take another look at the rotation. Once again, if you're in these areas, Azer, Bodcaw, Arkadelphia, let me come back up there to you real quick. Arkadelphia, this storm, the tornado warned storm, has since passed your area. Now, you're still getting some thunderstorms. There's a storm moving over your area that's right behind that, that could be producing some hail, but that storm at this time, there's some area potentially of some rotation, but I don't see anything greatly as I do down here on this southern storm. And we're going to continue to monitor both of these, but this goes for another 10 minutes. But I would say that you're starting to see the end of that tornado threat at this time for the Arkadelphia area. Now, real quickly, just let that tornado warning be allowed to expire. You have 10 minutes remaining on that. Just play it safe and let it expire. This one continues for the next 10 minutes down here in the Bodcaw, Ralston area. Patmos, I'm still watching your area closely. There's still another area of rotation right behind that. And I'm still keeping a close eye on this storm southeast of the Hope area, near the Centerville area. Continue to take those tornado precautions in Azer, U.S. Highway 278 from Hope over to Ralston, Harmony. This is getting ready to cross over into Nevada County. Prescott, we'll keep a close eye on this storm. Harmony, Sutton, Laneburg, Mount Mora, continue just to be ready to take those tornado precautions. Patmos, watch. We're watching a small area of rotation there. Let me change the color on this. Give me one moment here Watching this area and this area. There's some areas of There's two areas of rotation. This one's not warned yet, but Patmos, this is just a heads up. Play it safe. I wouldn't come out of your tornado safe spots. Just continue to take those tornado precautions. Once again, these storms were going to be rough. These storms were what this is what we were worried about. These storms off by themselves, and really they have the energy to work around them as they continue onward throughout the rest of the evening. So we're going to continue to keep a close eye on that. Arkadelphia at this time, they went ahead. Let's see here. The tornado warning, they went ahead and expired the tornado warning in the Clark, Dallas, and Hot Spring County areas. So you still have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Arkadelphia, but at this time, it is no longer tornado warned. So your tornado threat has since been allowed to expire, and you are no longer in a tornado warning. Okay, so you are good to go. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning though for the Sheridan area and portions of just north of the Sparkman area. Sparkman, yes, Texarkana, you are good to go to bed. Now, once again, we're gonna take the focus back down here to this tornado warning real quick. Nashville, you're good too. Ralston, continue to take those tornado precautions as well down here. Bodcott, Ralston, U.S. Highway 371 between Prescott and Ralston. I would continue to take those tornado precautions as well. Texarkana, these storms are to your east, and you're not in a tornado watch. These storms have basically where these storms formed at. I'm going to draw a line real quick. I don't mean take anything away from that tornado warning, but if you're in a line like so, this area that I circled, your severe weather threat is done. Okay, that includes Texarkana, Pike County. That includes DeQueen, Hot Springs, Mount Ida, Mena, Pike County, northern Clark County, northwestern Clark County, pretty much east or west of the I-30 corridor. If you're east of the I-30 corridor, you still have this severe weather threat to go. You still have this to go. Hempstead County, depending on what part of Hempstead County you're in, we're still watching these storms that are just south of Hope. We're continuing to watch a tornado warned storm over the Azure, Centerville, Harmony, Sutton areas, and this radar update was last updated as of 10:32. Give me just 1 second here. Let me see, check for any new things, and I'm going to be honest with you. One of the things we look at here for this is one of the many tools that we look at, and once again, this is just one of the tools. It's not something that's 100%, but I'm going to continue to watch this storm up here, and we're going to have to watch this storm down the road as well. One of our AI model things here that we use that kind of helps us just give a general idea on probabilities for tornado probabilities is increasing some along this storm here just south of Malvern, and over here it has increased some down here, but not as high at this time. Once again, that's not a perfect science. They're going to continue this tornado warning onward here for the next little bit. Give me 1 second here. But we have a new tornado warning in effect now for the Ralston, Bluff City areas here. This storm's continuing here onward, and that's what we were expecting. I would have been surprised if that wasn't going to continue here. But give me 1 second here. We just had a bunch of new radar updates. Hempstead County, just continue to take those tornado precautions. If you're southeast of the Hope area, near Centerville, Patmos, New Hope, I'd continue to take those tornado precautions here at this time. Now, still watching an area of rotation here just near the Azure area. Let's take a look at it here. Yeah, there's still a strong area of rotation. U.S. Highway 278 between Ralston, Centerville, Harmony, Sutton, Laneburg, Mount Mora. U.S. Highway 371 from about Prescott down to Ralston. Take your tornado precautions. Oak Grove, Kell, Morris, Dills Mill, Gum Grove, Bluff City, Cumming Springs, Camden Highway here between Prescott and Bluff City, or over to Bluff City. Take your tornado precautions now. I know it's late at night. Once again, just go ahead, get to the lowest level of your homes. We're watching these storms here at this time. We are down to one tornado warning right now. One tornado warning, but I'm concerned about this storm near Bodcaw. Okay, we are concerned about this storm. It's continued to show signs of rotation, and we're continuing to see that sign there, and we're watching potentially for some more development behind it. You see here, it's showed that sign, and there's some that we may have to watch back behind that potentially. Let's take a look at correlation coefficient. I still do not see anything on this here, and we have a new tornado warning as well. New tornado warning coming for this storm up here as well. That'll show up on the map right there. So now Sheridan, Poen, Prattsville, Leola, you're now under a tornado warning from this storm that just recently produced a tornado warning earlier for the Arkadelphia area. So continue to take those tornado precautions as well. There's a broad area of rotation near the Round Hill area. Real quickly, I'm going to go over both of these tornado warnings real quick. I'm going to have the map zoomed out here for just a second. But we got two tornado warnings now in effect. This one first for the Hempstead, or for the Nevada County areas. This is a tornado warning in effect for central Nevada County. This goes in effect until 11:15 p.m. At 10:39 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Bodcaw, or 11 miles east of Hope. This is moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Radar indicated rotation once again. This includes Ralston, Bodcaw, Bluff City, Kell, Morris, Mount Mora, Laneburg, and Sutton, and the smaller communities around there as well. Once again, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a well-built structure, building away from windows. If you're outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, get to the lowest, get to the most substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Remember, it's nighttime. Don't try to go out and look for this. Take those tornado precautions here at this time. Get to the lowest level of your home. And continue to take those tornado precautions. Once again, this Patmos storm, or Patmos, right now, I would keep a close eye on that in the Patmos area. Now, there's still an area that's showing some potential rotation right behind it, but we're still watching this area that's showing some signs of rotation here, and radar hasn't updated in the last 10 minutes or so here. So once again, we'll come back to that here in just a moment, but continue to take those tornado precautions. Now, up here, we still see this area of rotation near the Round Hill area. Once again, that severe thunderstorm warning for the Arkadelphia area has since been dropped. Now we have, once again, this storm here that's heading towards the Sheridan area. Let me pull this one up. Once again, this is a tornado warning now in effect for southwestern Grant County, north central Dallas County, southeastern Hot Springs County until 11:30 p.m. At 10:42 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 10 miles west of Leola, or 16 miles south of Malvern, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. This includes the locations of Lona, Ain, Thiel, Sheridan, Willow, Brush Creek, Prattsville, Dogwood, Crossroads in Grant County, Slabtown, Bowie, Jenkins Ferry State Park, Leola, Poen, Millerville as well. Once again, take cover now. Move to the basement of an interior home. Move to the basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors or in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and put as many walls between you and the outdoors and protect yourself from flying debris. Also, this is producing heavy rainfall or torrential rainfall, and may lead to some flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicles in a flooded roadway. Once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions immediately. here at this time. This tornado warning goes in effect from Poen over to Sheridan on U.S. Highway 270, includes Prattsville, U.S. Highway 167 up to Sheridan. Give me one moment here and let me take a look at velocity here. Once again, still watching an area around the Round Hill area. Arkadelphia, these storms are past you. Hope, let's see here. I would say yes, from Hope to the Arkadelphia area. And yeah, storms are now east of the Arkadelphia area if you're traveling from Hope to the Arkadelphia area. Once again, we're going to continue to take a look at the velocity scans here. So still watching an area of rotation around Round Hill on this storm. Let's put a track on this. Okay, let's put a track up to the northeast. It's moving at about 35 miles per hour here, not 356 miles. Once again, Round Hill. This is over your area as we speak. Willow within the next 7 minutes. Rayola next 13 minutes. Lona Lona next 14 minutes. Brush Creek next 19 minutes. Carver next 22 minutes. Loyola next 22 minutes there. And then Thiel next 24 minutes. Prattsville within the next 35 minutes. Bowie next 36 minutes. Crossroads next 41 minutes. Sheridan within the next 43 minutes. Go ahead, take those tornado precautions immediately if you're in these areas. Treat this storm like it's on the ground. Belfast, 48 minutes. Prague, next 55 minutes. Center Grove, next 55 minutes for you as well. Cane Creek, Dolestown, East End, next 69 minutes there. Jefferson, next 70 minutes there as well. Let's take a look at the correlation coefficient scan. There's not anything at this time that shows any signs for any debris indication, so let's pray that continues. So now let's go back down here to this storm further south. Once again, let's see here. No new updates to this warning down here. I still want you in the Ralston area. Take your tornado precautions. BODCAST, same thing for you. I know this is storm south of your area, but just continue to play it safe. There's still that area of rotation just to the north of Azar. Harmony, Sutton, take your tornado precautions. Laneburg, Mount Mora, Ralston, take those tornado precautions. Anybody between U.S. Highway 371 or on the Ralston Highway here from pretty much, I'd say, south of Prescott all the way down to about the Irma area, or to where 278 and 371 come together outside of Ralston or south of Ralston. Continue to take those tornado precautions there as well. Garden, we're going to continue to keep a close eye on these storms here, but I think you may be good depending on what this storm just south of Prescott does. Now, once again, we're watching more development that's occurring down here. It's just south of Texarkana. It's not severe at this time. It's going to continue to move east, but these storms are going to continue onward. This isn't going to slow down anytime at all. Remember, this tornado watch, it goes in effect until 5 a.m. I fully expect most of these storms to be out of here by 5 a.m. And then our focus turns. Then the focus turns to far southeastern Arkansas for another severe threat tomorrow. But we'll talk about that later. Once again, continue to take your tornado precautions in both of these areas. Back down here to the Ralston area. Continue to take those tornado precautions. I'm going to put a track on this storm here. Or first, let me read off the new update. Give me 1 second here. See if we have any new updates to this. Once again, this goes in effect until 11:15 p.m. This was a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near the Bodcaw area or 11 miles east of Hope, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. This includes Ralston, Bodcaw, Bluff City, Cale, Morris. Let's see, we did just get a brand new update in on this tornado warning. So we're going to continue to keep an eye out on that. Let's see here. Okay, so we have a new update on this tornado warning. Let me take a look at this. At 10:50 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Ralston, or 13 miles south of Prescott, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Once again, move to the interior room on the lowest floor of a well-built building, away from windows. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can at this time, and get to the lowest level of your home. I see that question about Hope and Prescott. These storms look like they're going to stay just south of your area here. Mount Mora, you need to be in your tornado safe spot immediately. Same thing for you in Ralston. This storm may just go just to your north, but you need to continue to take your tornado precautions here at this time. Morris, continue to take your tornado precautions. Kell, for you as well. Highway 290 here in Nevada County, and Highway 200 from Kell, and Mount Mora Road. You need to be in your tornado safe spot if you're not already. Give me 1 second here. Let me put another track on this storm as this continues off towards the east at 30 miles per hour here. Let me see here. So this is moving off towards the east. Once again, now we're starting to kind of get in the middle where we're having where we're going to be in between some radars for a bit, so it's going to be a little difficult to see different things. Let's see, that's northern Arkansas. If that tornado warning's just been issued. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a track on this storm as it continues off towards the east here at about 30 miles per hour. So once again, I'm going to put 35 on this just to give you a little earlier of a heads up. Morris, 6 minutes. Antoine, you're clear. Kell, 6 minutes for you. Dills, Mills, 9 minutes. Gum Grove, 13 minutes. Good Hope, 23. Barham, 26. Chittister within the next 28 minutes potentially for you as well. Red Hill, next 29 minutes. Bragg City within the next 30 minutes there for you as well here. And, okay, yeah, Kevin's about to post a new map about the area of concern. Lunit next 40 minutes. Amy next 48 minutes. East Camden potentially within the next 54 minutes there as well. Once again, now we have a new special weather statement on this storm down here that we're going to have to watch for the Stamps, Louisville, Falk, Buckner, Garland, Mount Vernon, Spirit Lake, Piney Grove, McKinney, and Falcon areas here. Wind gusts of up 50 miles per hour, and penny or nickel-sized hail will be possible there. So that's going to be another storm. I'm going to be honest with you. With it being by itself, we're going to have to watch this one too. Conway, Kevin helped you with that answer, I think, and he said you are good up there in the Conway area. Once this line of storms comes through your area, you're good. You're good for the day. If you look, it's a long day for not only us here down here in southwest Arkansas, but across Arkansas as well. This is the type of thing we were worried about. You have multiple tornado warnings across the state here. So once again, Sheridan, you need to be in your tornado safe spot. Continue to take those tornado precautions. Let's take a look at the rotation if we can. Rotation's delayed some there, but I still want you to be taking your tornado safe spots at this time. I think there's an area of rotation over the Brush Creek, Lona area, Highway 9 that runs from Malvern down to Tulip. I think there's that area of rotation. You can see this looks like that supercell structure. Poen, you're probably seeing some heavy rain, some hail at this time. Prattsville, same thing for you. Once again, continue. Once again, asking about the Bearden area, I would pay close attention to this. You're under tornado watch. Continue to keep a close eye on that storm down the road. Now, Sheridan, continue to take those tornado precautions immediately there for you as well. Give me one moment. Let me update you on this newest tornado warning. We had a new update as of 10:53. They went ahead and canceled the tornado warning for northern and central Dallas County. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted that warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning was canceled down there. But it still remains in effect until 11:30 for southwestern Grant and eastern Hot Springs County. At 10:52 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Loyola, or 15 miles southeast of Malvern, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. So it is picking up some speed. This continues for Lona the Lono area, Crossroads in Grant County, Slabtown, Ain, Thiel, Sheridan, Loyola, Prattsville, Dogwood, Bowie, Jenkins Ferry State Park, Brush Creek, Millersville, and Poen. Take cover now. Get to the lowest level of your home. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can. I don't like the way that storm is taking a look at the CC scans or the correlation coefficient scans. What this shows you is if there's any debris being lofted, it will show you that. And we do have a new update. They're continuing this tornado warning down here for this storm. It does include the Sparkman, Wheeling Springs, Chittister, Bluff City areas here. I'll come back to that here in just a moment. Once again, continuing to watch an area of rotation right over the Brush Creek near the Loyola area, and continue to take those tornado precautions at this time. Get to the lowest level of your home. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can. We're going to put a track on this and continue this off northeast here at about 40 miles an hour here at this time. Once again, Brush Creek, this will be knocking on your doorstep within the next 2 minutes. Carver, next 5 minutes. Thiel, next 6 minutes. Prattsville, within the next 16 minutes. Sheridan, potentially within the next 23 minutes for you. Belfast, 28 minutes. Center Grove, next 34 minutes. Orion, next 45 minutes. Jefferson, 47 minutes. Redfield, next 48 minutes for you as well. Now, once again, we're going to zoom out here real quickly and show you what's going on. We have a few storms. You have this storm up here. You have two storms here in about pretty much in Nevada, Hempstead County, down here in Miller County. We're going to have to watch this one too. It's a special weather statement, and we're going to have to watch it closely. Ralston, you're still in that tornado warning. You're going to be in a severe thunderstorm warning, but it's now got a tornado possible tag on that as well. I'm seeing 2 areas of rotation potentially on this storm behind the tornado warned storm. And this area still looks like there's some strong area of rotation just north of Ralston. Kell, Morris, Dillsville, Bluff City, Cumming Springs, Gum Grove, Mills, Morris, Kell, Oak Grove, Ralston, Mount Mora. Take those tornado precautions. Get to the lowest level of your homes. Continue to do that. Now, behind this storm, Bodcaw, Patmos, you're still in this severe thunderstorm warning, but it has a tornado possible tag on it. And I'm seeing 2 areas of rotation right here in this storm, and just south down here in this storm as well. And those are 2 areas that we're going to have to watch with this storm. So we're seeing some more areas, and it would not surprise me if trends continue for those to go tornado warn. So Bodcaw, and I would say south of Bodcaw, just continue to take those tornado precautions immediately at this time. You're not under a tornado warning yet, but you're under a severe thunderstorm warning with that tornado possible tag. I want you to go ahead and take those tornado precautions here at this time. Once again, we're going to continue to track these storms. I still want to pay close attention to all of these here, but Bodcaw, take those tornado precautions up here just north of Ralston and Kell. Continue to take those tornado precautions. I don't see anything on the CC scan. Once again, one thing I do want to mention, we are getting further away from the radar, so this is going to get harder to see on this specific storm. Let's see if we got a look at it from the Little Rock radar. Not a great look there. So once again, down here just north of Ralston, continue to take those tornado precautions. Kell, lowest level of your home. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can. Arkadelphia, you are clear from these storms. These storms are south of you, and you should be seeing, you're pretty much going to be coming to an end for your severe threat there. Once these line of storms passes your area, you're going to see your severe threat come to an end. Once again, this is just a rough day for Arkansas for tornadoes. We're not only dealing with them down here, but we've dealt with them, and if you look at this, we're dealing with them all the way from Illinois down to southwest Arkansas in this line here, and this is we've already had a wedge up in Missouri that we've been dealing with or the wedge tornado that we had up here in the West Plains area. It's been a rough evening so far for a lot of people. But so far, I haven't seen any signs of anything on the ground yet with any of these storms. Now, I see that question about Patmos. I'd say just give it about 5-10 more minutes and let these storms pass you. I know you're not under a tornado warning, but there's still 2 areas of rotation right behind this one area of rotation. What I'm pointing at is these 2 areas here, and then this area is what's tornado warned, but this severe thunderstorm warning is tornado possible tagged at this time. So once again, let's talk about this other tornado warning that's in effect now. That's an extension for this storm. Texarkana, you are clear from this at this time. These storms are past your area here. Give me one moment here. I definitely want to continue to keep a close eye on this storm up here in Grant County. Conditions are continuing to, according to one of our tornado probability things that we look at, conditions are continuing to increase in that area. And I want to keep a very close eye on that tornado warning up there. Now, give me one moment here. Let me see here. Okay. That's not the one I'm looking for. So once again, we have this tornado warning in effect for southern portions of Clark County, portions of Dallas County, which includes Sparkman, Chittister areas. This is a tornado warning once again for southeastern Clark County, southwestern Dallas County, northern Ouachita counties until 11:45 p.m. At 10:56 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Ralston, or 13 miles an hour, or miles southeast of Prescott, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Once again, this is radar indicated. We're gonna continue to track this tornado warning here, and let's put it off towards Ralston. You're under a tornado warning, and I would continue to take those tornado precautions. The rotation has since passed you, but you have another tornado, or you have some more rotation that's developing right behind this system, or right behind this previous storm here. So once again, this is moving off towards the northeast here or east-northeast at about 45 miles per hour. So Dills Mills, next 3 minutes. Gum Grove, next 7 minutes. Bluff City, next 11 minutes. Reeder, next 15 minutes here for you. Chittister, next 19 minutes. Trace, next 31 minutes. Ouachita, next 40 minutes for you. Sparkman, you got 43 minutes. This is one of your first heads up. Be prepared. Take your tornado precautions. Get to the lowest level of your homes and put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can. Once again, down here, I definitely want to watch this area of rotation just north of Mount Pleasant and to the east of the Patmos area. Bodcaw, watch this area closely. We're going to continue to keep an eye on that. Now, real quickly, we're going to go back up here to this tornado warning, and I still want to keep a close eye on this storm up here near the Sheridan area. I mean, it just has that supercell look to it at this time. Sheridan, continue to take those tornado precautions here and get to the lowest level of your homes. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can. Get to the lowest level of your home and put as many walls between you and the outdoors. So far, I haven't. Yes, Hempstead County is still under a tornado watch at this time. Let me pull this side by side real quick. We may have had something. I wanna take a look at something here. Let's see. I'm gonna have to let the National Weather Service confirm that. We may have had something briefly on the ground just a few minutes ago, just north of Loyola, on this storm here that we've been mentioning. Prattsville, Sheridan, continue to take your tornado precaution. Dallas and Sparkman, you need to be taking your tornado precautions. You got a storm that's tornado warned due south of you, and that storm that we just talked about just went tornado warned down there as well. So we'll go back to that here in just a minute. But once again, we're going to take a quick look at this storm here. Sheridan, continue to take your tornado precautions at this time. This is radar indicated as of 11 p.m. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over the Jenkins Ferry State Park, or 11 miles southwest of Sheridan, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. This is tornado radar indicated rotation. Remember, get to the lowest level of your home. This continues for Bowie, Sheridan, Crossroads in Grant County, Jenkins Ferry State Park, Brush Creek, Dogwood, Millerville, Slabtown, Prattsville, Loyola. Continue to take those tornado precautions. It's just got that look to it. And we're going to go back down here and talk about these storms. But Ralston, Bodcaw, you need to be in your tornado safe spot, as well as Irma, Willisville, Mendenhall, Young, Emmis down there as well. You have a storm just south you had a storm that just went tornado warned just to your south. Sparkman, you need to be taking your tornado precautions as well here at this time. We have 3 tornado warnings now in effect for our coverage area here at this time. Once again, let's put a track on this storm as it continues off towards the northeast, towards the Sheridan-Prattsville area here at about 40 miles per hour, if I'm not mistaken, at about 35 miles per hour there. Columbia County and Waldo, I want you to continue to stay weather aware, continue to keep an eye out later this evening for that potential. Now, once again, let's put a track on this, continuing that off towards the northeast at 35 miles per hour. Sheridan, you got 17 minutes. Center Grove, 29 minutes. Cane Creek, 33 minutes. Orion, 42 minutes. Jefferson, next 43 minutes. Samples, 44 minutes. Kearney, 44 minutes. Redfield, 45 minutes for you there as well. Real quickly here, I want to go back further south down here to these storms. Once again, we continue with some tornado warnings down here. Now, we have 2 areas of rotation and potentially 3 areas of rotation. One area right over Bodcaw, but we have another area of rotation just to the southwest of Bodcaw, and that's going to move towards Willisville along U.S. Highway 371 between Irma, or Ralston, and Willisville. Once again, Irma, continue to take those tornado precautions. Young, Emmis, Kale, just continue to take those tornado precautions here at this time. Get to the lowest level of your home. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can here. Let's take a look at this here. Give me 1 second. Okay, so for this tornado warning, this goes in effect until 11:45 p.m. This is as of 11:06 p.m. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Bodcaw, or 13 miles northeast of Stamps, moving east at 40 miles per hour here. This is tornado and quarter size inch hail. Once again, this will include the Ralston, Willsville, Bodcaw, Bluff City, Kale, Waterloo, and Young areas. Move to the most interior part of your home. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can. Get to the lowest level of your home and continue to take those tornado precautions immediately here at this time. Now, once again, we're going to continue to monitor that area, and let me put a track on this storm here that is moving to the east at 40 miles per hour here at this time. So let's put a track on this and continuing this off towards the east. Now, Camden, be prepared. Keep a close eye on this storm. This will continue to move towards your direction here at this time. Willsville, next 15 minutes. Irma, within the next 16 minutes. Ralston, next 18 minutes. Waterloo, next 19 minutes. Amos, next 22 minutes. Glenville, next 23 minutes. Young, 25 minutes. Troy, next 32 minutes. Good Hope, 37 minutes. Camden, 53 minutes there potentially for you, and I'm not liking what we're seeing there on that. Once again, East Camden, 63 minutes within the next hour there for you. Bodcaw, Wheelsville, Irma, you need to be in your tornado safe spot immediately if you're not already. Get to the lowest level of your homes. I'm not liking that signal. Some rotation there here at this time. Still not seeing anything on the debris signatures. I still treat it like it's on the ground. Get to the lowest level of your home and put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can. Now, up here to this storm to the north, Bluff City, continue to take your tornado precautions. Reeder, White Oak Lake, once again, Chittister, you need to be in your tornado safe spot. Sparkman, Wheeling Springs, continue to take your tornado precautions. One thing to remember with this is we're getting in between both Little Rock and Shreveport's radar, so it's going to get a little more broader and harder to see, but I still want you to continue to take your tornado precaution. This is getting ready to move into portions of give me one moment here. Let me pull up this warning. Give me one moment here. We've had a lot of updates to all these tornado warnings here. Okay. This continues for the southeastern Clark County, southwestern Dallas County areas, northern Ouachita County areas until 11:45 p.m. At 10:56 p.m., this severe thunderstorm was located near the Rawson area that could potentially produce a tornado. But once again, this includes the Poison Springs State Park area, Eagle Mills area, Sparkman, Chittister, Wheeling Springs, Vaden, White Oak Lake State Park, Bragg City, Warrener, Harmony Grove, Ouachita, Reeder, Amy, Tates Bluff, Millsville, and Camden areas at this time. Once again, continue to take those tornado precautions. We're watching an area of rotation near Bluff City, just south of Bluff City. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can here at this current time. This is moving off towards the northeast once again at about 40 miles per hour here. And once again, we're going to continue to take those tornado precautions here. Bluff City, within the next 5 minutes, are pretty much over your area as we speak. Reeder, next 9 minutes. Barham, next 11 minutes. Chittister, next 12 minutes. Once again, Patmos, yes, you are clear of this now. Let's see. Red Hill, next 14 minutes. Tates Bluff, next 25 minutes. Ouachita, within the next 34 minutes for you. Sparkman, next 36 minutes. Holly Springs, 41 minutes. Princeton, 55 minutes. Boone, next 66 minutes there for you. Okay, we have a new update for this tornado warning. Give me 1 second. New update on the tornado warning up here now. Continue to take those tornado precautions if you're in the Sheridan areas. Once again, this tornado warning now goes in effect for northeastern Grant County, northwestern Jefferson County. This goes until midnight. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over the Sheridan area. That's moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. This includes a few areas. Hope is good as well. Tucker, Pastria, Wright, Pine Bluff Arsenal, Clear Lake, Dexter, Crossroads in Grant County, Jefferson, Orion, and once again, take cover now. Move to your basement or an interior room on the lowest room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows, and if you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Still want to pay close attention to that storm there. Once again, that storm is still looking like it could potentially continue onward here and move off into the Sheridan area as we speak. Let's take a look at the correlation coefficient scan, and I still want to watch back there. We may have briefly had something. I think I'll let the National Weather Service decide on that. But once again, we could have briefly had something earlier there in southern Grant County, but at this time, we're still going to continue to put a track on this storm. Sheridan, you need to be in your tornado safe spot. Get to the lowest level of your home and put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can and get to the lowest level of your home. Now, once again, give me just one moment here. And just continue to take those tornado precautions in these areas that we have been mentioning here. Sheridan, you need to be in your safe spot. Northern portions of Grant County, northeast of the... yeah, that was a confirmed... Okay, so we had a confirmed tornado just briefly there in Grant County earlier on in southern Grant County, just south of the Prattsville, Loyola area. We definitely seen a debris indication of debris, and once again, we're getting a lot of updates in here. Give me one moment, but yeah, looks like we briefly had something on the ground earlier. Near just south of the Sheridan area. So continue to take these tornado precautions. Once again, putting a track off on this to the northeast here. Let's see here. This is moving off towards the northeast at 45 miles per hour, so it is picking up in speed. Sheridan, you should have already been in your tornado safe spot. Continue to be in your tornado safe spot. Redfield, next 23 minutes. Jefferson, next 22 minutes. Center Grove, 11 minutes. Tucker, 39 minutes there for you as well. Back down here to these storms in south and down here into the Camden and Ralston areas. One thing I do want to mention, this storm up here is getting ready to move out of our coverage area. Our coverage area ends at Grant County, and once again, we're going to continue to keep an eye on that storm. Sheridan, continue to take your tornado precautions. We've had that storm up there has looked like it's had a history of producing a brief tornado or a tornado at some point earlier on in southern Grant County. So praying that we don't have any damage reports. So new update on this. Rotation for this storm now is just to the east of the Bluff City and west of the Childerser area there. There's an area of rotation. Still, we're in between these two radar sites, so it's going to be harder to see, but you can see right there between that Bluff City and Childerser area, you have an area of rotation that we're keeping a close eye on here. This is continuing off over the Bareham area, Red Hill areas, White Oak Lake areas. This tornado warning continues for the next 26 minutes for southeastern Clark County, southwestern Dallas County, northern Ouachita counties until 11:45 p.m. At 10:56 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near the Ralston area, southeast of Prescott, moving east at 40 miles per hour. So continue to take those tornado precautions up there. We have another area of rotation that's right over the Ralston area as we speak. So continue to take those tornado precautions. It's near the Irma and the Ralston area. So far, I do not see any debris signatures, but we're going to have to continue to keep an eye on that with these storms. Once again, Ralston, you need to be in your safe spot. Kell, continue to take your tornado precautions. Yeah, if you're in the Ralston area, you need to be in your tornado safe spot. Young, Ames, Oak Grove, Mendenhall, Waterloo, you need to be taking your tornado precautions as well with this. Yeah, gotcha. We're going to keep an eye on Union County after sunset, after sunrise. But real quickly here, let's put a track on this. I'm going to keep a close eye on this storm down here near Louisville and Stamps as well, just because of it. It's still, you got to watch these storms here at this time. Now, once again, let's put a track on this, moving off towards the northeast at 45 miles per hour. It's pretty much going to track over a lot of the same areas that we previously just had a tornado warning at. But Amos next 4 minutes, Young next 7 minutes, Good Hope, Mendenhall 11, 17 minutes. Once again, Bragg City next 23 minutes, Camden. You may have 30 minutes before the storm's knocking close to your doorstep. A few other areas there as well. Harmony Grove 38 minutes there for you. Holly Springs next 48 minutes. Bearden potentially within the next 51 minutes there for you. Now, let's put another track on this storm, on the storm just north of that. Once again, I'm still concerned about this area of rotation down there as well. That is tornado warning, and don't look, but once again, we may have to watch this storm south of Louisville near Crest City at this time. I know it's getting late, and I know it's continuing onward here, but this is what we are set up for today. Once again, okay, we got a new tornado warning. They put Camden, you are now officially in that tornado warning. They've extended the tornado warning on the storm over the Ralston areas at this time. This goes in effect until midnight as of 11:21 p.m. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over the Ralston area, or 17 miles north of McNeil, moving east at 45 miles per hour. This tornado warning includes the Camden, East Camden, Eagle Mills, Chittister, White Oak Lake State Park, Tate's Bluff, Ouachita, Poison Springs State Park, Highland Industrial Park, Harmony Grove, Amy, Warrener, Bragg City areas as well. Once again, we have 2 areas of rotation here that we're keeping an eye on, and they're still trucking along right now at this time. Now, Sparkman, continue to take those tornado precautions as well. Southern Clark County, Willing Springs, I would say just to your south, through the Trace area, just far southern portions of Clark County is what I would continue to watch. And I really want to pay close attention down here to this storm as it moves over the Amos area. That rotation's continuing to look like it's getting tighter and potentially stronger. I want to take a look and see if we have any debris signatures. But once again, the Amos area, continue to take those tornado precautions here at this time. Get to the lowest level of your home. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can here, okay? Okay, same thing for you in Young, Mendenhall, Good Hope, Bragg City, Camden, Chittister. I want you to continue to take your tornado precautions immediately, as well as in Camden and East Camden here at this time. Once again, Sparkman, you need to be taking your tornado precautions as well, and continue to take those immediately here at this time. On this storm further north, Ouachita, next 20 minutes. There's some areas here that you're going to see repeated on this storm because these are pretty much tracking right near each other. Sparkman, 24 minutes. Piney Grove, 25 minutes. Holly Springs, 26 minutes as well for you there as well. Real quickly, yeah, I'm growing concerned as well about that storm east of Ralston. And we're going to come back up here. Let's take a look at this storm near the Sheridan area. That circulation down there near Ralston has tightened significantly there in the last few updates. Sheridan, you still need to be in that tornado safe spot. This is literally a supercell. You couldn't write a picture better of a supercell here on this. And I'm definitely growing concerned that this storm could definitely be getting its act together as it moves into the Jefferson County area, as it's wanting to almost max out probabilities on the tornado probability on our one of the programs that we use. Once again, it's not a perfect science, but I want to keep a close eye on that. If you're in Walnut Ridge, Orion, down here on U.S. Highway 270 between pretty much Whitehall and Sheridan, continue to take those tornado precautions, as well as just far northern portions of Grant County here at this time. I still want to pay close attention to that here at this time. Not leaving y'all out of this by any means, but once again, continue to take those tornado precautions here at this time. This goes in effect until 12 a.m. as well. So we have multiple areas that are seeing tornado warnings, and we're going to continue to track these here as we're just getting up to 11:30 now here on the on the uh, on the clock. Real quickly, still wanting to watch this area rotation. Clark County, these storms are going to mostly, for the most part, stay south of you, although far southern Clark County is in a tornado warning. That is for Wheeling Springs over to Trace, Kansas, Shakertown, Red Springs. But I really think Trace would be the one area that you have to watch closely with this. Once again, if you're east of Ralston, near Young, Mendenhall, Good Hope, Bragg City, Lester Junction, Lester, Camden areas, I want you to continue to take those tornado precautions. Once again, this is this severe thunderstorm as of 11:26 p.m. was located capable of producing a tornado, was located 7 miles south of Bluff City or 19 miles north of McHale, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Mainly rural areas of East and Central and Nevada counties right now. Once again, it's not. Don't try to go out and look at this. Take your tornado precautions immediately. Lowest level of your homes. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can here. And continue to get to the lowest level of your home here. And once again, give me just one moment here. Let me see if we have any new updates. And I do not see any so far. But continue to take those tornado precautions immediately here. Okay, so we do have some reports of some thunderstorm damage of tree down on Highway 29 south of Hope in the 3 miles west-northwest of the Patmos area. So we'll see if we get any more reports outside of that area here at this time. But continuing to watch this storm closely here. It is moving off towards the northeast at about 45 miles per hour. Still watching this storm up here near you in Sparkman. Just allow that, just continue to take your tornado precautions here at this time. We're going to put a track on this here, continuing it off. Fordyce, watch this storm closely. I want you to keep a close eye on this storm here and continue to be prepared to take those tornado precautions if needed if this storm continues onward here. Young, next 2 minutes for you. Good Hope, next 11 minutes. Chittister, next 17 minutes. Bragg City, within the next 17 minutes for you. Lunett, next 27 minutes. Harmony Grove, next 32 minutes. East Camden, potentially within the next 34 minutes. Holly Springs, next 42 minutes. Fordyce, give me 1 second. Fordyce within the next hour or just after an hour or so. Still watching that area closely on this here. We have 2 tornado warnings in our coverage area here. This is mainly over rural portions of Nevada County at this time, but it is moving into Ouachita County here. Just Chittister, continue to take to take your tornado precautions, and I really want to watch this storm closely. I really want to watch that storm closely as well. Still watching this storm up here as well near Center Grove, north of Sheridan. Sheridan, I know you're still under a tornado warning, but this storm has since passed your area. We'll watch those storms to your south, but that storm has since passed your area. Continuing to keep a close eye on this here at this time. And this is getting ready to move into the Jefferson County area. So once this happens, we'll be down to this tornado warning down here, and we'll put our main focus on that storm at this time here in just a minute. This storm near Stamps looks now like it's starting to kind of potentially fall apart there. There's still maybe some areas of rotation, but we're going to continue to monitor that. But now our main focus continues to be on this storm near the northern, just north of Camden, the Chittister Highway 7 area between Camden up to Sparkman. You need to continue to take those tornado precautions immediately here as we are watching an area of rotation. Camden, keep a close eye on this storm that's coming out of Nevada County. You need to be taking your tornado precautions. Play it safe. Get to the lowest level of your home and put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can. And looking back and forth at these, let me see what this looks like from the Little Rock radar. Once again, just continuing to to look at any of the newest information. I definitely still, once again, Chittister, you need to be taking your tornado safe spot immediately, as well as Highway 7 up to the Ouachita area, Sparkman down to Camden. You need to be in your tornado safe spot. There's 2 areas of some rotation that we're watching there at this time with this cell here. Give me one moment here. Once again, though, real quickly, I do want to draw this out on a map. If you are past these storms, so if you are in an area like so, I would even go a little further south there on that. If you're in an area like so here, you are pretty much, your severe weather threat's pretty much done with. If you're on this side over here, you still have a little bit to go with your severe weather threat as these supercells and storms continue to push off to the east here at this time. Now, once again, we're going to continue to track both of these here. This storm down here is continuing to move off towards the northeast at about, or to the east at about 45 miles per hour. So we're going to put a track on this and continuing this off to the east. Camden, continue to watch the storm closely. Be prepared to take those tornado precautions. Good Hope, next 10 minutes. Bragg City, within the next 16 minutes for you. Camden, 26 minutes. Kent, 28 minutes. Vail, 29 minutes there for you. Potentially Warner, 30 minutes. Amy, next 30 minutes. Harmony Grove, 31 minutes there for you as well. Carmart, 32 minutes. East Camden, 33 minutes. Locust Bayou, next 39 minutes. Bearden, potentially within the next 44 minutes. And Fordyce, within the next hour here for you as well. We're going to continue to monitor that closely and continue to keep you updated with the newest information here. Once again, give me just 1 minute. And let me see if we have any new updates here at this time. So continue to take those tornado precautions here and get to the lowest level of your home if you're in these tornado warnings. Give me just 1 second here. Let's see. Let's see if we have any new updates. Sorry for the just making sure we don't have any new updates here. Once again, okay, we don't have any new updates. I was just making sure to see. The tornado warning for Nevada County has been canceled. And let's see here. Any new updates to any of these tornado warnings? So, actually, we do have another new update here. That's what I was checking to see. The tornado warning that was in Grant County is no longer in effect, so our main focus will be on this storm down here now. We're going to continue to track this storm and continue to keep you updated with the newest on this. Once again, still monitoring an area of rotation with this storm. Once again, we're getting in between 2 radar sites, so it's going to be a little more difficult to see here. But at this time, Chittister, you need to be taking your tornado safe spot. Camden as well, although this storm could stay just north of you, just north of Camden, though. Amy, Lester Junction, Bragg City, you should already be in your tornado safe spot. Lester, Harmony Grove, Eagles Mills, Shoemaker, Smead, Tate's Bluff, Lunit, Ouachita. Continue to take those tornado precautions at this time. Get to the lowest level of your home and put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can here, and continue to take those tornado precautions here. Give me 1 moment here. Once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions at this time. Sparkman, this tornado warning goes in effect for the next 9 minutes for you. I'd continue to take those tornado precautions and play it safe. Let that tornado warning be allowed to expire here. Pretty much now what we're really waiting on is just to see what the National Weather Service does next. Once again, we are in between those two radar sites, so it's a little difficult to see the area of rotation, and at this time there's still an area near Good Hope, but it doesn't look on the Little Rock radar as strong as it previously did. So we'll see what the National Weather Service decides to do with this. Let's see, there's still an area of rotation here at this time, and we're gonna continue to take that. Now, we did get reports of trees being down across roads in areas down there near Patamus, down there. Let's see here. Just making sure we don't have any new updates at this time. As always, that's basically what you have to do right now with the way this this is where you're at with this right now. Once again, we're going on being live for now for a decent bit here. Give me just 1 second. Yeah, Prescott is clear for the night here at this time. Once again, we are still watching this area near Good Hope. I don't think so. At this time, it doesn't look quite as strong. Murfreesboro's clear as well for that area, but once again, you may have some showers in the morning, but you should be clear. But still wanting to watch this around Good Hope, Bragg City, Lester Junction. Take your tornado precautions. Continue to do that. Here, I'm just continuing to look at radar updates, and we have a lot of reports coming in and stuff of that nature. Give me one moment here. Let me take a look at the power outages. We do have a lot of power outages. We have 1,537 customers without power in Clark County. Nevada County's got 524 people without power. Dallas has got 86. Hot Springs County's got 479, and Grant County's got 305. So right now we are continuing to see power outages. We're continuing to see now, once again, looking at these newer scans and stuff of that nature, I'm not seeing a whole lot there. There's still an area there, don't get me wrong, but it's not as tight as what it previously was. Let's pray that trend continues. Here, we're still watching this storm. We're still going to continue to track it here at this time. Chittister, Camden, continue to watch this closely. Up to Smead, Amy, Sparkman, I'd still continue to take your tornado precautions. This tornado warning goes in effect for 6 minutes, but the one to the south of it goes in effect for 20 minutes because if you remember, there was two storms here that had, or two areas of rotation that we were watching closely there with that. Let's put a new track on this storm here as it continues off towards the east at 45 miles per hour. Once again, just continue to take your tornado precautions. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can. Get to the lowest level of your home. And once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions here at this time. Let's see here. Yeah, that'd be a good track for this storm here. So let's go ahead and put that into motion, or pause that for a minute and continue to show this moving off towards the northeast towards the north at 45 miles per hour. I did that and it just updated. Still once again, just to the east of Good Hope, just to the south of Bragg City, in a broad area, the broad area of rotation. And Kevin brought up a good point. The cap is starting to increase across the area. And what that's starting to do is that's like shaking up a Coke bottle, letting the lid go for a little bit, letting it shoot out, and then putting it back on and tighten it back up. Now, once again, The Storm Prediction Center is still going to be monitoring the risk for tornadoes. It's evident across parts of southeastern Arkansas, which includes pretty much includes the rest of our coverage area down here in the area that we're watching, where these storms are at. So we'll have to continue to keep a close eye on that, but the cap is increasing some, so that may be helping. That's going to be helping our situation there. And once again, still going to be monitoring these storms. Let's let these tornado warnings be allowed to expire or canceled, and if they do, we'll end this coverage for a bit. But if we need to come back, we will. But let's stay with this for a bit. Once again, Sparkman. Once again, this tornado warning for you in southern Clark County, and I think that's going to be coming to an end here shortly. This one will probably continue through the next 18 minutes. That pretty much these two overlap each other. The storm just a little further to the north of it, that rotation seems to have died down some. We're looking at it from the Fort Smith's or Shreveport's radar. Let's take a look at it from Little Rock's radar. Yeah, it doesn't look as definitely doesn't have that look to it like it did earlier. Yeah, the environment otherwise is pretty much favorable, but if the cap is not overcome, the cells will struggle. And pretty much, let's pray that cap continues to increase, and we continue to see an end to this. Still seeing some broad rotation here. We're going to continue to track this, once again, off towards the northeast here at about 45 miles per hour east-northeast here at this time. Once again, this goes in Bragg City. You pretty much moving over your area as we speak. The Billy area, 18 minutes. Warner, next 18 minutes. Amy, within the next 19 minutes for you. Harmony Grove, within the next 19 minutes. And Vanderzer, I'll probably mispronounce that town name. Apologize, but next 20 minutes for you. Shoemaker, next 24 minutes. Eagle Mills, 25 minutes. Holly Springs, 30 minutes. Bearden, within the next 33 minutes there for you. Once again, let's see. Once again, Bearden, next 33 minutes for you if this tornado warning is to be continued. Little Bay, 40 minutes. Thornton, 43 minutes. Fordyce, within the next 50 minutes. Kingsland, next 60 minutes for you as well. Once again, still this area of rotation doesn't look as strong as what it looked like earlier. These two areas that we had, some areas of rotation, it really looked like it was going to be stronger there, and then it kind of started to fall apart some there in terms of potentially. Still going to track it though. Hope is clear for the rest of the night at this time. So once again, let's see what the National Weather Service in Shreveport is talking about. We have no new updates so far on these storms here. But once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions immediately. Get to the lowest level of your homes. Northeastern Arkansas has had a few very, very strong storms, and there's still some that are observed up here, and they're not having a good situation up here by any means in multiple areas here. And just continue to remember them up there in Northeast Arkansas. Once again, back down here to our storm. We're continuing to watch it closely. This tornado warning continues for the next 15 minutes here, and we're going to see what the National Weather Service decides to do with it. There's still an area of rotation there that we're going to be watching closely. Once again, looking at it from Little Rock's radar and Shreveport's radar, it just doesn't look as well defined off of what we've seen previously. But we're going to continue to track it here for you. This goes in effect until 12 a.m. or until midnight, and we're going to continue to track that closely. once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions there, and get to the lowest level of your homes at this time. Just checking to see if we have any new updates here. I do not. Let's see here. I do not see any new updates at this time. Let me see. We had some more questions. Has there been a tornado on 29 North close to Hope? Somebody said. But we're getting a bunch of reports in right now, and I just thank you all for all the reports at this time. Now, once again, one tornado warning to go in our coverage area. We're watching it closely, and right now, let's see, where was that at? That was in Lawrence County. That's northern Arkansas. We're still going to monitor the rest of this area as we go into the evening and overnight hours. Yes, Murfreesboro is clear as well. But one thing I do want to mention is that the environment's still favorable. It's just that with that cap in place, that cap may be starting to come back in place and maybe helping out with these storms. We're still going to watch this closely. I still want you in Bragg City, Lester Junction, few areas here, Smead, Tate's Bluff, Amyville, take those tornado precautions. Camden, you're under a tornado warning at this time, but I think I'm pretty sure the storm's going to miss you to your north. So once again, I think you are going to be north of this storm at this time. It's moving off towards the east/northeast here. And let's see. Multiple trees down across roads, including Highway 24 east of Prescott. That is 2 miles northwest of Bluff City. Reports thunderstorm damage. So back over here, that area of rotation that we've seen, that could have very well been a tornado that we had come through there. We've had multiple reports of Highway 29 in this area here, multiple trees down. So definitely could have easily had a few of these touch down and produce something. That was 3 miles west-northwest of the Hope area, or the Patamus area. Trees reported down on Highway 29 south of south of Hope, which would be over in this general area, and that does look to be where that area of rotation moved over earlier. Glenwood, you are clear as well. Once again, if you are pretty much, if you're on this area of the state where I circled, your severe weather threat's done. If you're over here, you still have a little bit of ways to go with that severe weather threat. Waldo, we're going to be watching your area closely. You have a storm coming towards you, although right now it looks like it's going to stay just to your north. And I really think you're going to be good, maybe other than a shower and some storms overnight. But I really think the severe weather threat's going to be further, stay further to your north at this time right now. Now, once again, going back to this storm here, still seeing maybe potentially some areas of rotation, but this tornado warning's got another 10 minutes to go on it. I still see an area there that could potentially be some rotation between Bragg City and Lester Junction, but I really, looking at the way this storm's looking now, it doesn't have that look as what it did earlier. If we play this in motion and go further back here, let's see, it just doesn't look as strong as what it previously did, but we're still going to, never mind, they're going to continue. They posted a new tornado warning there for this time, or for the Fordyce area, Bearden area, East Camden areas here for the next 40 minutes. So, new tornado warning now in effect at this time. This is going to continue until 12:30 a.m. here. Once again, this is a tornado warning for northern Calhoun County, southeastern Dallas County, northeastern Ouachita counties until 12:30 a.m. At 11:49 a.m. Smackover, let's see here, Smackover You need to be one moment here. Smack over. This is staying just north of your area at this time. We're going to watch your area closely as we go into the early morning hours. About sunrise is the time frame that we're going to be watching. But Bearden, Thornton, Fordyce, continue to take those tornado precautions at this time. Camden, this should stay north of your area. East Camden, you're in this tornado warning once again, but I think this will stay just to your north. Once again, at 11:49 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles north of Camden, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. This includes the Chambersville area, the Highland Industrial Park area, East Camden, Ellisville, Holly Springs, Warner, Thornton, Hopeville, Millsville, Ramsey, Camden, East Camden, Eagle Mills, Harmony Grove, Amy, Harrell, Fordyce, Bearden, Tinsman, and Ivan. Take shelter now, get to the lowest level of your home, and put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can. So continue to take that, take those tornado precautions immediately here at this time. And we're going to put another track on this and continue this off in that pattern. Give me just 1 second here. Let me zoom out and put a track on this. So once again, continue to take those tornado precautions. If you're north of the Camden area, Bearden over to Fordyce, Thornton. Once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions here at this time as this moves off towards the northeast or towards the east northeast at about 40 miles per hour here. So once again, this moving off towards the east at 40 miles per hour. Some large hail will be possible with this as well as Veely, next 4 minutes. Amy, within the next 5 minutes, if it's not already over you. Eagles Mills, next 14 minutes. Bearden, next 22 minutes for you. Potentially there as well as Harrell, next 26 minutes. Hopeville, next 28. Little Bay, next 29. Thornton, next 33. Bucksnort, next 37. Chambersville, 38. Big Hill, 39 minutes. Once again, Fordyce within the next 40 minutes for you. Wagon, 50 minutes. Kingsland, next 52 minutes there for you potentially as well. Prescott, you are clear of this. Your severe weather threat is done for the day. But you'll have a few showers and potentially a few storms. And as you can tell, it is getting late. We still have tornado warnings. We're still here to cover them. We're going on hour number, I think we're going on hour number 3 right now of coverage. So once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions here at this time. Give me 1 moment here. Let me see if we have any new updates. Once again, I do not see of any new updates. Let's see. Once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions. If you're in any of these areas that we have been mentioning, let's see here. Once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions down here in the Camden area. We're kind of in between. Okay, we got a new severe thunderstorm warning, and I'm also okay. We're gonna go back up here and watch this storm up here just to the north, or just back towards Fordyce, just near Highway 8 here. There is an area of rotation that I'm watching, and it honestly looks a little better than this storm down here to the south. That we're going to watch closely. There's a severe thunderstorm warning on it now for the potential of 60 mile per hour wind gusts and the potential for quarter-size hail. This includes the Fordyce area, Dallas County areas, eastern Dallas County, southeastern Grant County areas until 12:45 a.m. I want to watch this storm closely as well. Just north of Fordyce, Ivan, Ramsey, I really want to pay close attention to that storm as well. So just continue to watch and take those tornado precautions down here in the Bearden, Thornton, Fordyce areas. And I would even say potentially up here in eastern Dallas County areas as well. Still monitoring this storm just north of the Camden area. That is showing, once again, signs of rotation. The National Weather Service in Little Rock continues that tornado warning for another 34 minutes. And that's going to continue north into the northern portions of Ouachita and Calhoun counties there at this time. Once again, severe thunderstorm warning is now in effect for the Fordyce areas here. So these are the two storms inside of our coverage area that we're watching. Let's see here. Let's see. We're going to continue to track these storms here closely. I really want to pay close attention to this storm up here. Let's see. Yeah, this storm up here. There's some signs of rotation just over the Janko and Eagle Tie areas just south of Proston and Ramsey there. It's a severe thunderstorm warning, but I want to watch it closely. Still watching give me 1 second here. Continuing to watch this storm down here at this time. That is near the Bearden, Thornton, and that is going to be moving towards the Bearden, Thornton, and Fordyce areas here at this time. Still seeing some signs of rotation there with that tornado warning here. This is continuing off towards the east at about 40 miles per hour. And once again, we're going to continue to track this off towards the east. This is as of 11:49 a.m. or p.m. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles north of Camden, moving east at 40 miles per hour here at this time. Now, once again, we're going to continue to track that storm closely. And while we wait, we're going to take a look at the Fordyce camera, iDrive camera here. This is in the Fordyce area, and we are going to be watching these storms closely. You can see a lot of lightning is occurring with these storms here. Still watching for a few areas of some potential rotation, but I really think this is going to be more of a damaging wind threat down here at this time in the eastern Dallas County areas, and then as it moves towards the Rison areas, or into Rison and southern portions of Grant and Jefferson County. We're going to continue to monitor it, though, and continue to keep you updated with the newest. Now, down here, still watching an area of rotation, and we're going to continue to keep a close eye on that area here at this time. Still, lots and lots of lightning is ongoing with this storm here. This is looking northbound, so this is in the Fordyce area, and that's looking up north into this area of the storm, while that tornado warning storm is further to the south and west of that area here at this time. Once again, pretty much here's what we got. We're watching an area of a tornado warning storm here just north of the Camden area. That's near the Bearden area as we speak. Once again, we're down to this tornado warning that goes in effect for another 30 minutes and this severe warning. And then we will be done for the most part. The storms further south are not really getting going right now, just mainly focusing on this here. And after this moves through our Calhoun and Dallas County areas, our severe weather threat should start to come to an end until early tomorrow morning for our far southern areas. Smack over, once again, we're going to be monitoring your area pretty much the early morning hours of tomorrow morning, around sunrise, potentially there for your area. We're going to have to pay close attention to that. Now, once again, let's take a look at any new updates on power outages. Still seeing some starting to rise in some of these areas, but northeast Arkansas, they are seeing a very big increase in power outages, and they have had confirmed tornadoes up there in northeast Arkansas. Very, very much so in terms of seeing some damage up there, damage reports up there in that area. Once again, let me see here if we have any new reports. Here at this time, we do not. Let's check this. Once again, we don't see any new updates at this time. Still going to continue to monitor this tornado warning here. Once again, this is Camden. You're no longer in a tornado warning. East Camden is. I'll take a look at the HRRR real quick for tomorrow morning. Once that tornado warning comes to an end. But if you want to, I would say hold off until this tornado warning comes to an end there on that side of things. Once again, we're going to continue to keep a close eye on the severe weather on that tornado threat there as this continues onward. And yeah, taking a look at that HRRR, definitely going to watch the southeastern portions of our coverage area. Really showers throughout the day tomorrow, and they should start to clear out by lunch there from what I'm seeing. But let's continue to track this storm. It is continuing to move off towards the Bearden area. East Camden, I would say you are pretty much in the clear from this storm as well. Bearden, you need to continue to take those tornado precautions as well as anybody on State Highway 9 between Holly Springs and Eagle Mills. Just go ahead and play it safe. Get to the lowest level of your home. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can. There's some areas of rotation there. Still nothing that really piques my eye, but there's still an area there. We still have to monitor it closely there. And CC scan so far, I don't see any, but still continue to take those tornado precautions here at this time. So continue to take those tornado precautions and get to the lowest level of your homes. Just checking to make sure we don't have any new updates. Once again, I don't see any. We're seeing a little shower back off over here near Prescott, but once again, let's see here. We're going to continue to see if we have any new updates. No new updates yet on any of our storms. Just a lot of reports of stuff ongoing elsewhere across the area. We pretty much every supercell that we have. Like, look at this. I'm zooming out all the way up to Chicago up here. We have severe storms up here, and then almost all these supercells here that we have at midnight, of all things, is tornado warned in some sort of fashion or severe warn. That's just mind-boggling there for that. Now, once again, Bearden, continue to take your tornado precautions. Thornton, Fordyce as well. Continue to take those tornado precautions. Once again, there's still an area of rotation, but once again, we're going to continue to watch it closely. It's not as well defined as what we've previously seen, but I still want you to take those tornado precautions. We just had a new update on this. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Bearden, or 15 miles northeast northeast of Camden, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. So continue to take those tornado precautions. Get to the lowest level of your home and put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can. Once again, let's put a track on this here as it moves off towards the east at 50 miles per hour. Once again, that's booking it to the east here. Bearden, it's going to be over your area here within the next few minutes. And Harrell, next 14 minutes. Hopeville, next 15 minutes for you. Fordyce within the next 25 minutes for you. Once again, we're starting to really get to where you're seeing pretty much the end of these storms for our coverage area, but we're still continuing to track this over the Bearden, Thornton, Fordyce areas here. That tornado warning still remains in effect for the next 24 minutes here. So just continue to take those tornado precautions and let this storm move out of your area before you come up out of those tornado safe spots at this time. Just play it safe. No reason to not play it safe. Once again, it's better to be safe than sorry at the end of the day. And with these events, just continue to stay weather aware. Once again, Bearden, Fordyce, Thornton, continue to take those tornado precautions, as well as Millville, Harle, Little Bay, Hopeville, Forest Bonner, Fordyce, Ebenezer, Chambersville. Just continue to take those tornado precautions. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can here. Once again, this storm's quickly moving off towards the northeast at about 50 miles an hour here. And you can see it's been tornado warned for a long time now, and it's going to continue onward here at this time. Let's take a look at it on Shreveport's radar and see if it sees anything here. I know we're getting further away from their radar. There's still an area of rotation definitely there near the Bearden area. Looking at that there at this time. Now, once again, continuing to watch that area near the Bearden area. Continue to take your tornado precautions over there in the Bearden Thornton areas here at this time. That rotation's really broad over that area at this time. That's one thing we've been really watching. It's still worth mentioning, still worth keeping an eye on, but right now it's really broad. And usually for tornadoes, you want that rotation to be tighter together, and that's usually when they end up producing something. And right now it's broad rotation, but with this setup that we have, we got to keep an eye on it and continue to track it, at least through our coverage area here, as that continues off towards the east here, about 50 miles an hour. So continue to take those tornado precautions here at this time. Still broad area rotation near the Bearden area. This is going to be moving either just north of Bearden near Hopeville, or just Bearden. It's going to be a close call. I'd have you take your tornado precautions either way. Thornton, Fordyce, you need to be in your tornado safe spot as well. We have an area of broad rotation. Once again, we're going to continue to monitor it closely and continue to keep you updated with the newest. Once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions here at this time. This tornado warning goes in effect for another 21 minutes. This remains in effect until 12:30 a.m. At 12:03 a.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near the Bearden area, or 15 miles northeast of Camden, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. This includes the Chambersville, Thornton, Hopeville, Holly Springs, Millville, Ivan, Harle, Fordyce, Ellisville, and Bearden and Ramsey areas. Just continue to get to the lowest level of your home. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you possibly can, and get to the lowest level of your home, and just continue to take those tornado precautions. Once again, we're going to switch this back over to reflectivity. Definitely still see an area just around that Bearden area, just north of town near Washita Road 89 as of 12:09, or 1 minute ago. Hopeville, once again, continue to take those tornado precautions. You can see that there's a broad area of rotation right there in that area. Elsewhere, we're not seeing a whole lot of anything. We just have these two storms to go, a few showers. That trend's going to continue overnight, and we're going to continue to watch as we go into tomorrow morning for maybe some more severe weather across southeastern portions of the coverage area. After that tornado warnings comes to an end, we'll talk about that some more here in just a few minutes. But once again, continue to take those tornado precautions. once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions at this time, and we are we're continuing just to see. We're continuing to see multiple tornado warnings, not only across our area, but across really a broad area here at this time. So once again, still monitoring this area, this area of rotation closely. And we're going to continue to monitor this storm area of broad rotation near the Bearden area here at this time. Once again, Fordyce, Thornton, Bearden continue to take those tornado precautions. Still watching a little storm over the Garden area. Not expecting much out of that. That has just really developed here recently in the last few radar scans. You can see that's moving over the Garden area, but not expecting a whole lot out of that storm there itself. Once again, though, we're going to continue to track this storm here and continue to keep you updated with the newest on that. Now, this severe thunderstorm warning to the north continues onward. Pretty much what we're really waiting to see what happens with this tornado warning at this time. There's still a broad area, like we said, there's still a broad area of rotation just to the north of the Bearden area here at this time, and we're going to continue to keep a close eye on that. But basically, we're waiting on another new scan here to come in here shortly, and we'll update you with that here in just a moment. Once again, just continue to remember that we have this tornado watch in effect for southern Arkansas really until 5 a.m. Although I think that'll start to get pulled back just some as this line moves through, and that is not a scenario you want to see up there in northeast Arkansas. You don't have a line of severe storms. You have a line of tornado warning supercells up there in northeastern Arkansas, and we're still watching this one down here. Once again, still don't let your guard down. Bearden, Little Bay, Hopeville, Thornton, Fordyce continue to take those tornado precautions here at this time. Still. Newest radar scan still shows a broad area of rotation just north of the Bearden area near Hopeville at this time. Once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions here and get to those lowest level of your home. And just continue to take get to the lowest level of your home. Once again, just checking to see if we have any new reports. That's basically what I'm doing right now. And at this time, I do not see any. I'm just seeing pictures of the big tornadoes that we've had earlier today, and we did actually, as I said that, we did just get a new update to the tornado warning. So let's pull that up. So as of 12:13 a.m., the severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Harrell. Here, Bearden, you're no longer in this tornado warning. Once again, this is located over the Harrell area, or 8 miles southwest of Fordyce, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Once again, this is for the Chambersville, Thornton, Hopeville, Ivan, Harrell, Fordyce, and Ramsey areas. Once again, continue to take cover now and move to a basement or an interior room. Lowest floor of your home. Thornton, once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions and get to the lowest level of your home here at this time. Continuing to watch a broad area of rotation there. Gotcha. So once again, we're just going to continue to track this storm as it continues to move through our coverage area. Once it gets out of the coverage area, the live stream will come to an end. But once again, Bearden, you can now come out of your tornado safe spots. This is went to your north. I definitely still want to keep an eye on this. It's still got that look. It's still got that little hook to it that we're going to be watching closely. And I do want to take a look at the correlation coefficient scan. Still don't see any signs of anything at this time. That's a good sign. And once again, just remember, some hail will be possible with this as well, quarter size inch hail, as this moves off towards the east at about 40 miles an hour. Once again, let's put a track on this. As it continues onward to the east at about 40 miles an hour, it'll be knocking on the doorstep of the Thornton area or Hopeville area as we speak, really, in the next 4 minutes or next really minute or so. Little Bay area within the next 6 minutes. Thornton next 10 minutes. Chambersville next 15 minutes. Fordyce within the next 16 minutes for you. Kingsland next 28 minutes. Saline next 30 minutes there for you. A few other areas there as well. Yeah, Gurdon is clear. I know what you're asking about because I see that shower and storm that you just had come over you. But yes, Gurdon is clear. Some showers will be possible overnight, but but the severe weather threat is coming to an end there at this time. Now, once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions here at this time. And yeah, see, they're slowly starting to pull back on this tornado watch now. Clark County is now out of that tornado watch. So they're going to slowly start to pull this tornado watch back. But I still want you to stay weather aware. They're going to continue the tornado watch for Bradley, Calhoun, Cleveland, Dallas, DeShay, Drew, Grant, and Jefferson and Lincoln counties. And let these storms get through their area before they cancel those tornado watches there. Let's see. We had another report of a. Okay, yeah, we probably had a tornado near the Patmos area. We had another report from about 10:25 p.m. damage to a roof and a four-wheeler, destroyed and flipped storage buildings near a home on Hempstead County Road 57. Real quickly, I do want to go back down here and see if we can find that road, which would be right here, which would be down in that area, and that is where that rotation was at. So it's seeming like we did have something on the ground there. Now, back up here to this storm, Hopeville, Thornton, Fordyce, Bucksnort, Beech Grove, Ebenezer, Chambersville, Little Bay, Harrell, Thornton. Continue to take those tornado precautions if you're in this area. Once again, we're continuing to watch broad area of some rotation there across that area. And give me just one moment here. Once again, seeing pictures of some damage, major damage that's coming out of Cave City, Arkansas. Not a good scenario that we had today. Definitely dealing with a lot of tornadoes at this time across the Arkansas area. But yeah, there's some lift still coming in, which will still contribute for some non-severe storms. There's a lot going on with this one system moving northwest and another one moving into Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama Saturday, which will bring showers and non-severe storms in southwest Arkansas, with the exception being Union County and into southeast Arkansas. Looking at this newest update, I'm really not too impressed with this storm here. I really think National Weather Service is going to let that come to an end here shortly. It wouldn't surprise me just by looking at it. I don't see anything major like we previously seen. I think that storm's starting to fall apart across the Fordyce area. So just continue to stay weather aware. Now, once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions there at this time, and continue to take those tornado precautions, and get to the lowest level of your homes. I'm looking at more reports, more confirmed tornadoes just across um, the whole severe weather area. Um, I mean, like look at this. You have tornado warnings all the way up here in Illinois, all the way down, and they're not just any tornado warnings. They're producing tornadoes, and yeah, not a good situation for a lot of people across the area here at this time. Now, once again, continue to take those tornado precautions down there in Fordyce. I know it's getting late. I'm really just looking at this. I mean, that storm looks like it's starting to struggle some in terms of what we're seeing. Give me 1 second here. Um, but once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions in those areas. We got 8 minutes left on this tornado warning. Let it just wait it out a little longer. Once again, we're gonna keep a close eye on it, but I really don't see anything too greatly concerning that we had previously seen. Still gonna watch it though. Once again, yeah, it's starting to this storm's starting to really shrink. You can see it, and I really think it's starting to be affected by this storm up here to the north of it. But it's really starting to shrink and move north. So I think that tornado threat's starting to come to an end on that storm. But like I said, Fordyce, let that tornado warning be allowed to expire, and we'll see what they decide to do with it here at this time. So once again, just continuing to track this storm here. These have started going warm in southwest Arkansas at about 10ish, I'd say 10ish or 9:30ish, and earlier in about 8 9 p.m. in northern Arkansas on the other side of Little Rock, and they have continued to push northeastward, and you can continue to see we've had multiple tornado warnings and multiple damage reports in multiple areas. Cave City, I've seen a picture out of there. Cave City is got some tornado damage out of that as a major tornado has went through that area. Let's see here. Have any new reports here at this time? Gonna come back down here to this storm. Once again, it's pretty much we're waiting to see what happens with this tornado warning. I fully expect it to be allowed to expire. It's shrinking. The storm overall is shrinking, and just looking at velocity, I just don't see anything too worthy there. But we'll keep an eye on it. Once again, Fordyce, just continue to take those tornado precautions. Let that tornado warning be allowed to expire. Once again, once this storm moves out of our coverage area, our coverage will come to an end for now. And it should come to an end for the night, and we'll be ready to go for tomorrow morning in case we have anything across Union County later on. But once again, just continue to take those tornado precautions here at this time. Really in the Fordyce area here, as we look at it, pretty much. I don't know where you are. Gotta love Siri going off on your watch. But Ramsey, Forest, Bonner, Hopeville, Harrell, Little Bay. This storm has since moved past your area, and your severe weather threat or your tornado threat is going to come to an end there as well. Once again, though, just watching this storm pretty much. This tornado warning goes for another 5 minutes, and we'll see what the National Weather Service decides to do with it. Looking at it, it just doesn't look as strong as what it did earlier by any means. There was some broad rotation there previously, and now it has kind of died down again on that side of things. And we're going to continue to monitor that for any new information. Let's see. Okay, no new information on this tornado warning quite yet, but Fordyce, just continue to play it safe. You're probably going to see a lot of heavy rain with this storm and some thunder, some lightning, and we can go take a look at that on the iDrive map real quick. We can pull up that camera and show you what we're seeing there out of that storm. So looking at that, this is looking northbound into from Fordyce up into this storm. So you're going to see a lot of lightning further north, and just continue to watch this storm closely. And we're going to continue to watch this storm closely here for another 3 minutes. See what the National Weather Service does with this at this time. Once again, Fordyce, you're seeing this storm move over you. It is tornado warned, but I just don't see any great signs of rotation like we previously had seen. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Just continue to take those severe weather precautions, and just continue to take those tornado precautions here at this time, and play it safe. No reason not to play it safe, like we said previously here. So once again, give me just 1 minute. Gotcha there. Let's see if we have any new reports. I do not see of any at this time. Power outage wise, how are we looking across the whole state? We have 30,000 customers without power. A lot of them are coming out of Sharp County, which is where 9,149 customers are without power. Northeast Arkansas got hammered from these storms. 73 customers are without power in Hempstead County. Clark County's got 1,202 customers. Nevada County's got 524. Dallas has got 99. Cleveland County's got 178. And Hot Springs County's got 81 customers without power at this current time. So once again, yeah, I just don't see any great signs of rotation there. It wouldn't surprise me, knowing that there's 2 minutes left on this tornado warning, that they will allow it to be expired. So we'll stay with it just a little longer here and continue to watch this closely. But I think we're starting to come to the end for our severe weather threat here in southwest Arkansas. Let's see what that is. That is for up here in northern Arkansas this time. Once again, we're going to continue to monitor that storm closely. Just seeing if we have any new reports. I don't see of any. Let's see here. Once again, just seeing if we have any new updates. And yeah, there you go. That tornado warning has since been allowed to expire. That's what I was waiting on. I was seeing if we had any new updates. Let's give it a minute, and we are going to see if there's any new updates to that. But real quickly, I do want to show you what the let's see here. Okay. No new updates on that tornado warning yet. But I do want to show you what the HRRR model was showing for your day on tomorrow, for tomorrow morning. So let's talk about that real quickly and show you what that was showing. So this is the 03Z run. I think we just got it. We're at the 04Z run. So this was starting back at 11 p.m. Shows those storms falling apart. But really, as we go into that 4 a.m. time frame, you're starting to see some more storms develop, and this is what we'll have to watch for about that 6 a.m. time frame. Maybe a chance in southeast Arkansas for some more stronger to severe storms, but throughout the day tomorrow, you're going to see some showers continuing throughout the morning and afternoon before they should start to come to an end. Now, for our friends over in Mississippi and Alabama, I just want to say today's outbreak that we've had of tornadoes across the country, that's just getting started. Tomorrow has the potential to be even worse. Look at this. This goes through tomorrow morning, and then as we go into that afternoon, these are supercells out by themselves throughout that afternoon time frame across that Mississippi and Alabama area, and that is why they have a high risk in place for the chance of severe weather for tomorrow in that area. Now, if we take a look at this, it does include portions of, if we zoom this in on the Arkansas area, does have portions of Union County and over to Columbia County and up towards Grant County in that marginal and slight risk. Now, once again, if we take a look at it tornado-wise, pretty much same as what today was. Hail and wind was about the same as well. So once again, we're going to keep a close eye on that tomorrow morning. And as always, we'll continue to keep you updated with the newest. I think that's going to bring us to the end of the coverage for today. For tonight. No more tornado warnings for the first time since in 2 hours and 35 minutes. Once again, that's very, very, like you can see it, severe thunderstorm warnings up here, tornado warnings in Illinois all the way down through Missouri, northeastern Arkansas. It's been and now over into Mississippi as well, where this threat's going to really increase over there in Mississippi overnight as well. It's not a good deal for a lot of people, and sadly, this is just the beginning of a tornado outbreak. And tomorrow has the potential across Mississippi and Alabama to be even worse. Just remember that, and remember about that possibility if you got to travel into Mississippi and Alabama tomorrow. But we are going to go ahead and end the severe weather coverage. That storm's actually about out of the Fordyce area anyways, and that is going to move into the out of our coverage area. You'll notice you're going to get some showers with some of that lift and all of that fun stuff. But really, that's going to bring us to the end of today's severe weather threat. And as always, thank you guys very much for hanging with us the last 2.5 hours. Thank you guys very much for trusting us right here with your source for all things Southwest Arkansas weather. As always, we want to say a huge thank you to all of our sponsors: Palmer's Roofing, Southern Dumpster Rentals, J&S Auto Supply, Landmark Insurance Agency, Patterson's Credit Union, Tanner Energy and Nutrition, and Fort Smith Therapy. Make sure to check them out all over on Facebook, and make sure to check us out on all of our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We post often and a lot over there as well. Welcome to all of our new followers as well. These severe events coverage always brings new followers. Welcome to the page. And as always, that should bring us to the end of tonight's severe weather event. We're going to be here ready to track tomorrow morning storms if we have any that go severe. And as always, just stay weather aware. It's March. It's severe weather season in Arkansas. And as always, stay weather aware. Have multiple ways to receive warnings. And thank you guys very much for trusting us right here with your source for all things Southwest Arkansas weather.